Hello, hello. I have 10 more words for you today. These 10 words are coming from Chapter 18 of the book Vocabulary Power 3. Again, that's Chapter 18 of the book Vocabulary Power 3. Vocabulary Power. All right, here we go. If you've done all of these lessons, if you have completed or watched the videos for all of these lessons, that means you're up to 180 words with this video here. 10 more words, 180 words. All right, congratulations. Let's go. First word, access. A-C-C-E-S-S. A-C-C-E-S-S. Access. This word access is like permission. You can enter into a place. You have access. Like on, a special, let's say, I don't know, coming to a school. You have your ID, you have access, hopefully. If it's a valid ID, you can enter into that place, into that school. You have access. Or at your house, you have a key for your house, hopefully. And that key gives you access to your house. You have the permission and the ability to enter into that place. And the second word, considerable. Considerable. C-O-N-S-I-D-E-R-A-B-L-E. C-O-N-S-I-D-E-R-A-B-L-E. Considerable. Considerable. All right. This word is a word that we use for something that is large enough, it's big enough to have an important effect or an important impact. It's large enough or big enough to have an important impact or to be somehow beyond the expectation or beyond what's normal. You could say the weather this morning was considerably dangerous. Maybe it was more dangerous than normal. Or you could say it is a considerably nice day today. The weather is considerably nice. It's amazing. It's beyond your expectation. You love it. You're like, wow, this is considerably nice. Sounds nice and sophisticated there. We also could use it for something like for your work. Imagine you're a songwriter and you've written many songs. We could say, wow, the number of songs that you have written the number of songs you have written is considerable. It is considerable. It's beyond what we think of as normal or beyond the expectation. Wow, nice. Congratulations. Okay. The next word is context. Context. C-O-N-T-E-X-T. C-O-N-T-E-X-T. Context. All right, context. It's like the place or the thing or the time in which something is happening. In a book, you might have a quote. You might have some words there or a phrase that you like, but what is around them? What was the context? Where did these words happen? When? And what page? What part? Also in your life. Right now, you are living in a specific context. You are living in a city, in a specific year. Okay? There are people around you with beliefs and traditions and a style of life. All of that is a context. It's where and when something is happening. Context. Okay? And let's go to the next word, equate. Equate. E-Q-U-A-T-E. E-Q-U-A-T-E. Equate. Equate. Okay? This is a word that we use when we think that two or more things or two things are similar. Sorry, not similar, the same. You think that they are the same, rather. Apologize for the mistake there. Equate, to think that two things are really like the same. You see them as equal. That word equate, equal. Equate. So you could say, well, let's say, I don't know, you equate money and your work that you receive from money with your ability to exercise and to have a vacation and have fun. You're seeing those two things as equal in some way. Your responsibilities at work and the money you receive being somehow directly connected to and equivalent to your desire and your ability to go have fun and have a vacation and all of those things. Well, the next word, impose. Impose. I-M-P-O-S-E. I-M-P-O-S-E. Impose. Impose. This word impose is or can be aggressive. To impose something is to really push, enforce an idea or a belief or a concept onto another person. Or the shape of something can be imposing. It can make you feel a little nervous because it's so big or so broad. The shape of something could be imposing, that it makes other people feel maybe intimidated or in some way nervous. Or they're just like, wow, that's really big. Just to be kind of in shock. Whoa. Impose. Imposing. Adjective there. Something can be imposing. That is an imposing building. It's a very big building that just kind of sticks out and forces you to look at it. It's like in your face. Okay? And then impose is to force something. Number 6, manipulate. 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 M-A-N-I-P-U-L-A-T-E. M-A-N-I-P-U-L-A-T-E. This word manipulate, you might hear, you might have already heard in studies about psychology and talking about psychology, or with counseling, with many things that have to do with the mind and the emotions and the way other people treat each other, human relations. Manipulate. And in that way, it's being used in those contexts, it's being used in a negative way. It's being used to say, wow, okay, there's a person here trying to change things and move them around with a negative goal or negative purpose. They're trying to play with other people's minds and emotions for with a bad intention. However, the word manipulate by itself does not have to be something bad. It could be neutral. It does not have to be bad or good. It could be neutral. You can manipulate an image. You can change an image some way. You can distort the image in some way, maybe for an artistic purpose. You can change it and move it, for an artistic purpose. On your screen, you can move the screen this way and that way. You can change the position of what you're watching. You can change the position of the things in your house or in your room. You can manipulate the space in some way. This is the space, and you're changing it. So again, the word could be good or neutral. You could use it in many different ways. And it simply is to change and alter some space or some image or some object to move it around, to change the way that things are positioned. Okay? Manipulate. Okay. And the number 7 here, monitor. 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 M-O-N-I-T-O-R. M-O-N-I-T-O-R. Monitor. Monitor. All right. Now, this word is used to carefully watch something. Okay, to carefully watch something or some person, to monitor. If you work at a child care, hopefully you monitor the children. Hopefully you are watching them very closely, very carefully, and playing with them and, changing their diapers and, helping them eat their snacks and their food. But you should also be carefully watching them and seeing, are they healthy? Are they sick? Are they playing well? Are they being nice? Are they respecting the rules? Are they safe and protected? Are they okay? To monitor. And you can also monitor other things. You can monitor statistics. You can monitor the progress of something. You can monitor your progress in a language. You could say, okay, well, 2 months ago I only knew 10 words. And now, I know 40 words or 60 words or 80 words. That could be one way to monitor your progress. Or you could say, a year ago it was difficult for me to have a conversation in this language. And now I can have conversations with many different kinds of people. That would be another way to monitor your progress, to look carefully at your progress. Okay, number 8, notion. Notion. N-O-T-I-O-N. N-O-T-I-O-N. Notion. Notion. This word we use when you have a feeling or an idea or possibly an intuition that something is going to happen. Or you have a general concept about an idea. So in the first part, talking about feelings and intuition or some idea, you think, oh, I think this is going to happen. You have some notion. Based on the evidence and the information that you're receiving, it's making you think this will happen, but it's a very general idea. You don't have the specifics. You have some notion about what is going to happen. Some general idea. But notion could also be used for a general knowledge of a concept or subject or topic. Okay? Notion. All right. Let's see. Okay. It also could be used for something that you think is silly or wrong. You could also say, oh, that person has many strange notions. And that would be to say that person has many strange ideas, and you are implying with the use of that word in that situation, in that context, that you think it's wrong without saying the word wrong. Kind of a nicer way to say, I think that their idea is wrong. They have a notion that's this, some crazy thing. Okay? But it does not have to be used that way. And the next word, parameter, P-A-R-A-M-E-T-E-R. P-A-R-A-M-E-T-E-R. Parameter. Parameter. This word is used as a synonym for limit. You already know the word limit, probably. Now you know the word parameter. Same idea. Some limit, the parameters. Okay? And you could use it in an abstract way. You could have a special project you're working on. What are the parameters of the project? What are the limits of what we can do with this project? Or you could have a parameter in your house, a limit of where the space goes, where it ends. Where's the parameter for this space? Where does that end? When you're playing basketball or tennis or soccer, if you're playing it on a team in some sort of official way, there usually are parameters, there are boundaries, there are limits of the space where you should be playing in for that game. And the last word, rational. Rational. R-A-T-I-O-N-A-L. R-A-T-I-O-N-A-L. All right, rational. So this word also has that T-I-O-N combination, making a sh sound. Rational. 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 And this is a word that we use as an adjective, a description of something that you think makes sense. You think it's logical. It's something that is easy to understand, and there's a good reason to think that way. It's rational. When you use your logic, this concept seems to be something that you think would be true, or you have a good reason to think that. There's evidence of why you think that would be true. Okay, and you could again use it as a synonym, as the adjective logical. Logical, rational. Using logic, logical. Okay, all right, enjoy.